So guys, keep trades. Today is October 17th, and we had a great quality day. Again, Monday, Tuesday I was green. Wednesday we lost, and then last week was very iffy. It was a break-even, pretty much losing week. But the markets have been tough recently. But regardless, when we see great price action, we will capitalize and we will eat it up. And we caught a beautiful banger trade. Again, I called plenty other setups today, and members took their own trades that were also great trades. But I'm gonna go over today's trade that we took on the live testimonials. We had some, took a lot of wins for Dom, $1,000 profit, and then Chun caught a scalp with us, 15 points, one micro, $30. So pretty good stuff. Right, coming into my trade, right, we noted that market has sold off aggressively, right? This is catching a falling knife in this sense. But where do we stop? Where can we find a reversal? Number one, I liked how we came back into the 1 hour fair value gap here. Number two, we took the low to the high of the move, right? We ended up hitting the discounted point, so we can see a reversal. A reversal to one point I was looking at, I was looking for my end all be all target, the 15-minute, but short term, I was looking at this 5-minute fair value gap price here, which would be my main target, and then a runner target. Right, coming in, we had a sell side sweep externally, and then we had a small S&T here. Right, 706 low gets swept here. If we go to ES on the same time frame, right, 706, we go higher. 706 a.m., we swept it on NQ. ES holds it. So we know we have a bullish S&T. That confluence along with a sweep and us holding the 1 hour, right? Aggressive, retraced, aggressive, start to slow down. So we took a starter position off this inverse. Right, when we closed above, I got my first fill at the 94s. And then once we dipped back in and bought back up, I got a 98 full for my pretty much full size. And I played this trade tentatively. Number one, because we were playing through a 5-minute bearish. So I took my first scale for a 23-point gain at the 22 mark. And that 22 mark is the fill of the 5-minute, and it's also the midpoint of the new week opening gap. So I took my first scale there for 23 points, and then we moved our stop to break even, which my stop was at this low here. Trailed my stop up to the break even mark, and we let it run. And I got fully out here. So depending on how you execute, if you execute at that point, it's upwards of 70 points. I ended up holding it to look for this high, and once I saw the weakness and we shot through on ES, I scaled at 49 or 48 for a 50-point gain. So somewhere around here, I got 51 points. That's what I took. Again, proof of fills are on a G, right? This is a fall night trade, but why do we like the trade so much? Tight stop. And the reward could pay upwards of 100 points to this high. Unfortunately, we slid lower first and then made that move. But there was also a nice 5-minute A+ model here that you could have taken. Inverse, stacked on a bullish with the SMT as well. This was the most A+ quality setup. Again, not needed. Focus on one trade. Caught it here. Other setups I called was the classic 5-minute retracement sell model that we like. Again, that's another A+ setup we take. Huge 5-minute imbalance here. Market draws back into that fair value gap, right? Bearish or inverse. Again, I wanted this inverse here. Unfortunately, once it hit, it was just too big. Some members ended up catching the short here. Again, this is not a bad trade, but the stop is the issue. It's a huge stop. 35 points to make 47. Some members took it. Again, what do you do to combat it? Just go small size, right? And then I called another little short trade at this fair value gap, right? Understand that we have this huge imbalance, and I was looking for the inverse to run higher. Once we failed to, we broke down. I said, this is a decent short, and you could catch a nice scalp there for 34 points. But you're asking, it didn't hit this mark, so why would you scale? Let's go to ES, right? At that same time frame, what did ES do? ES swept it, so we had SMT. Because we formed SMT, I told the member who did take the trade to just scale out. And then one more little call out I did was a inverse short here, right? Tried to buy back up. Again, I was looking for the respect here, the inverse here, and then respect to the inverse to run this high. Once we failed to, I told members short the inverse. Why? Because now we have these equal lows here to hit, and they get wrecked. So that was 2 instant hitters right there. Called this one here, 30-some points. Another hitter here, probably about 20-some points. So yeah, 2 instant hitters, man. Great stuff. Yeah, about 20, 25 points there. So those are the trades I called. Original short here, again, did not take because of the big stop. This is the only trade I took today. 50 pointer. That's all I need. One trade a day is all we need. Called one here. One here. Again, I remember 8 in the morning. 4 wins this morning. And PM trades, nice little inverse here. This is the most A+ setup here. This model right here. With the SMT, with the respect of the 5, that is my most A+ model. Why? Narrative to the 1 hour, narrative to 15. That was the most smoker trade. And then members caught a nice inverse play here. Again, I wouldn't have taken this inverse. I would have just shorted it from here because of the chop. But again, a beautiful short here. And then there's a nice continuation short here, which is the same model here. Beautiful day. Again, that's why we do not care about losses, right? We all take losses. I've had fucking 9 trade wins in a row, 10, right? Big win streaks. And we go to a slump a little bit because the market's been tough. But what do? Stay confident, we execute, and we fucking get right back to it. That's a great quality day, and we're going to look to end off this week strong, and we're nice and green, and I will secure my green regardless of tomorrow. But that is October 17th recap, right? Catching a falling knife. How do you catch the reversal? Right here. Again, test your position. Once we bounced on it, added targets, right? Very easy stuff. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'll be sure to get back to them. If you want to join the Discord, we'd love to have you, free or paid. The link is in the bio. Peace out, guys.